Hi beautiful shining stars. So I wanted to create this video where we dabble into the beautiful energy of Solomon, and I'm sharing this because I'm doing this, my own candles flickering, and I'm sharing this during this beautiful vibration of Mercury and Jupiter, or Mars and Jupiter. um so it's a power energy of manifestation, and I've noticed for myself, um, as I did the planning, and I think you guys already saw the planning video, um, just great manifestations, like ideas, inspiration, action steps. So what happens when we're manifesting, and a lot of us get frustrated because we want to see instant gratification, right? We want to receive instant gratification of acknowledging, witnessing, physically seeing with our eyes, something happening. And how it works, so you're aware what happens, is you start to get like ideas, inspiration, creative ways, action steps. One of the things that I shared was yesterday I created change of movement in my own, because I am a creature of comfort. I tend to just kind of go do the same things, go to the same places, park in the same place, parking spots. I'm very like, ritualistic to the things that I do. So yesterday I decided to change the parking, like, even the things that I was doing, my journaling, just did things a little differently, just to create that movement and a shift and change in my life. And we don't notice just how powerful little things, like if I'm always parking in this, and by changing around to another place, I'm creating movement. And at first it's gonna feel weird because you're like, why, if I always park there? And I'm sharing parking as I'm sharing it from a personal viewpoint. But creating these little changes, like let's say you go to the supermarkets right by your house, maybe try going to another supermarket, because you never know when you do these little shifts and changes in your life what they co-create, especially when you're manifesting. And what this shows, all divine God source energy, is you are ready for the changes. You are opening up and you're ready to receive these changes. But if you are doing the same exact thing, and you're wanting these things that are going to cause ripple effects and bring in changes, but you're not doing things differently in your life, you're going against the flow. And this is really powerful, and it's something that I talk about in my language of money class and in the manifesting class that I just started here on Patreon. So today we're going to be working with very specific uh, Solomon seals. So today is a Thursday, and today's energy is the energy of Jupiter. Yesterday, Wednesday, was the energy of Mercury, and we did, through the rainbow vibration of the full moon of last month, we use the energy of the sun. Now, the moon seals you could use anytime, and I'm going to be working on different seals here in this beautiful manifesting with you all on my Patreon. So, as I had expressed, the printables are up in the shop, and you should have, I'm going to show you. These are Jupiter. These are the ones that we're going to be working on today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, today. And what I'm going to share with you, of course, the energies are different because the language is completely different for each seal. But what I'm going to share with you is how to tap into this vibration, how to use these seals very simply, not a lot of like, oh my gosh, work. Of course, I like to burn candles and I do things a little differently when I do work for myself and for my clients, but I want to make this very simple and kind of achievable for you, right? So the seals for today, and I have 3. And here we have, the first one's the 4th pentacle, which is this one. This is the 4th pentacle of Jupiter. This serves to acquire wealth and honor, okay? And especially that the 5th day of the week is the day of money. When I was doing my collective community rituals on a weekly basis through Patreon, Thursday was for money, Friday was for Venus, right? And then this one is the second pentacle of Jupiter, and it's a magical seal for acquiring glory, honors, riches, and tranquility of mind. So it's almost like to live in a flow state where you have, you know, riches and abundance. You're glorified. So like if you're at work, people love you. And tranquility of mind, like you're not really worrying about things like bills and debt and stuff like that. So yes, today's vibration and energy has to do with wealth because of the energy of 5-5, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut out your seal, and then I have 2 large ones, and I'm going to be using the magical seal with the second pentacle of Jupiter. That's the one I'm going to be using. And so you're gonna cut it out, and I'll show you how to use it. Okay, so once you cut it out, you notice it has the Divine Star of David, and it also has like little circles around each point, which I love because that's the energy of infinity. Then it says, Gloria et divitae in domo is it institutia is magnet in saculum saculi. And of course, my my accent's not gonna be the same accent because it's a different language, right? But then I have Ayin Aleph Shin Yod Aleph He He Kaf He He Yod Yod Dalid Vav Kaf He. So these are the divine Hebrew letters all around the Star of David. And it's almost like it's a lot of them, right? Coexisting and working together. Usually when you work in Kabbalah, when you work these divine energies, is usually like 3 letters to create a divine energy. If you have my scripting, Your Soulmate to Existence, or the Journal to Manifest Pregnancy, or most of them just are like 3 letters, and they create like an energy. So it's almost like a code for a specific intention. This one is going to bring different intentions together because you are you're acquiring glory, honors, riches, and tranquility of mind. So it could be like glory, honors, riches, tranquility of mind. So I feel like this is why it is in this manner. And of course, everybody, when you see people that do Solomon magic, everybody does it very different. I believe that Almighty God gifted Solomon these seals to be able, as he was a king that reigned for a long, long time, just to give him enough power and energy to create the very best possible lifestyle, not only for himself, but for his kingdom. And that's why they said that while Solomon was king, it was a very peaceful and tranquil time. There was chaos, because there's always chaos in every which way, but he would find the best possible solution. He even had domain over demonic forces that would walk on the earth. So like the Fallens, and just God gave him that power, So working in these magical seals, and I remember this one, and I could be wrong. I remember I used this one in a ritual, and I painted it out on a plate. It was really, really beautiful. I don't think I have ever used this one. So I'm going to show you how I do it very simply. Now, I love to use candles. Candles are my favorite. I work a lot with the element of water, fire, air, and earth. For water, of course, I use water, a lot of also drinking water. For air, I usually use incense or wind chimes. I'll bring in little bells. That all creates air. For earth, you could use dirt, oils, because oils have herbs, and herbs come from the land. And for fire, of course, it's the candle. So I'm using this beautiful white candle also to purify the energy that I'm working with as I co-create this magic. Love this. So this video, I'm creating it for Patreon, so Patreons are going to see it first, but I will share it on my YouTube, because this is kind of like just introduction to how I work the different Solomon seals, and so people are aware that this magic is available on my Patreon, and that you guys can tap into that magic anytime you wish to get into the manifesting class tier. All right, so I work a lot with my heart chakra. So I'll take a deep breath and take off my shoes. I like to take off my shoes and just put my feet flat on the ground, just set core and energize and ground to myself and my energy. And I take a deep breath in while I'm holding both of my hands over my heart chakra for giving and receiving. And then I let go of any tension, anything that might get in the way of me co-creating. Take a deep breath in. Letting go of tension, ailments, stress, letting it all go. Taking a deep breath in. Holding it and letting it go. God, Holy Spirit, Jesus, saints, and angels, I welcome your divine energy to purify our surroundings and our virtual space and our sacred space as we co-create with this magical seal of Solomon, to align and bring us great riches, glory, tranquility of mind, peace, love, and manifesting abundance in all the ways. And we are eager and excited for the divine, positive, loving changes as we co-create together in alignment and in harmony. Archangel Michael, invoke your essence and your energy to keep this sacred space safe, protected, and shielded. I ask that you use your divine cobalt blue energy to use as a protective bubble all around us as we work this divine magic. And I welcome you, Archangel Michael, to use your golden sword energy to cut any and all ailments, psychic attacks, evil and lower vibrations that do not fit in this divine sacred space. We thank you, Archangel Michael. Alright. So then I take this beautiful energy and I put it over my heart. As I'm thinking about what brings me peace of mind and tranquility. Just holding those thoughts and intentions. If you have to pause as you're doing this along with me, pause to continue your visualization. So once you visualize, and take your time with this part is really important, because remember, our mind is our most powerful component that we have in our physical, and it works with our spiritual. It's really, really important. And I hold it over my heart because I'm just kind of like connecting the dots the same way the Divine Star David is connecting the dots and bringing me exactly into alignment with the changes that I'm trying to co-create. And then what I'm going to do is I will read it along with you. Of course, you could read it as well, because I'm reading it in English. It has a different accent, but that is fine. Gloria et divinita in domo ius iut iustitua ius manet in saculum saculi. And then I just say the divine energies, which in Hebrew you read from right to left. So the one that looks like a little Y is Ayin. Ayin, Aleph, Shin, Yod, Aleph, He, He, Kaf, He, He, Yod, Vav, Vav, Kaf, He. Ayin, Aleph, Shin, Yod, Aleph, He, He, Kaf, He, He, Yod, Vav, Vav, Kaf, He. And as I'm reading along with the Hebrew energy, I'm just focusing on the letters. And also you have to do, this is like a code that opens up the doors to what you are trying to co-create. This is why visualizing is very powerful, because you're stating your intention. And then what I do is right on the back, I will write my intention. So you could do this now, and I will pause to do it as well. So now that I started with I am grateful, and then I stated all of the things that I intend and desire, in present form, loving, joy, peace, tranquility, abundance, riches. I got specific on some of the things, and then I opened up to synchronicities and alignments and just being in that shift and vibration so that all of the things could flow to me. Because as a mindful human, sometimes we don't see the bigger picture, and we don't allow, because we want everything to be black and white, and it's not always like that. You have to be able to bend and move and be receptive and flexible to the co-creation. So once you do that, what I do is I'm gonna grab some Archangel Michael spray to, of course, bless my sacred space. I hope I don't drink Archangel Michael. And then I'm going to also, I have this beautiful candle here. I think I'm gonna use, I need to get a plate. Do I have one here? No, I'm gonna go grab a plate. So I put the candle on a plate, and then I'm going to anoint it with one of my oils. Now I have a lot of different oils. Let's see, I'm going to use some of my blue moon oil, but you can use any oils that you have. Jesus, you scared the crap out of me. I was like, damn, the lady's coming in my room.
I forgot something.
Sorry, I thought my husband wasn't home. So when he opened the door, I thought it was my mother-in-law coming in here. Okay, anywho, back to where it was. So, I apologize for that. Because he did scare the crap out of me. Okay, so I like to anoint myself with the oil because I'm uniting with that divine energy. Again, you could use any oils that you have. If you don't have oils, you can use your perfumes. The whole point is to bring that essence of smell. Not only that, this is also an element of earth. Now I will, put it all over my hands, and then I will just simply draw out, put the oil, see how it, through the divine energy, and then just like a star, I will just follow the lines. And the whole point is just to anoint and bless your sacred seal. And you're giving it, you're gifting it the energy and the co-creation of aligning with the seal and with your divine energy. And my oil is quite beautiful because it has blues and glitter. This is lining all the energy together. You see how you could kind of see the oil. And then I'll just bless each of the divine Hebrew names to create the codex. And I'll just say Ayin, Aleph, Shin, Yod, Aleph, Hey, Kaf, Hey, Yod, Vav. The last one's actually Resh. The one right here. That's Resh. Then I go down. Vav, Kaf, Hey. And you could also look up the Hebrew letters to see which one, which ones they are, and just, repeat the divine name. And then I just go around. I'm going to bring it to me. So bringing the energy to me, always bring it to you. Gloria et divinite in domo ius et vistitua eius manet also going to use this, but I happen to have a blue, and I think this is Jupiter Eclipse energy. These candles, I create them through the different energies in my shop. And I'm just going to state gratitude. I'm going to scribe on the candle, I am grateful. Scribed on the candle, and again I'm going to anoint it with my oil. And then just like go all around it. And I love it because you can see what I scribed on the candle with the oil. Just hold your intention, just visualize your intention as you ground yourself and you be in this now radiant moment. And then I place it right over the seal, right over the divine Star of David. And my hands are full of wax. Let me get my matches. So then I just lit my beautiful little ritual. You could use any candles you have. If you have little votives, that's fine too. I always recommend never to leave your rituals unattended, because there's so much energy that you're doing. It's I've had him even here while I'm, you know, creating the rituals here with you guys. I've had like little fires. So always stay in the now present moment and just align with this divine energy. Let me use more Archangel Michael spray to just not only bless my seal, but to bless the ritual and keep it very, very beautiful and high frequency. These votives that I create don't last a long time. I create them specifically like this so you could kind of like stay and meditate as you are continuing on stating your intention and desire. The point of these rituals is to give it as much love and time and patience, you know, like you're nurturing, you're planting your seed. You don't want to rush through this. So make sure that you have a good 30 to 40 minutes to dedicate to these beautiful rituals and that you're not disturbed. Because as I'm creating this ritual, which believe it or not, I'm actually setting real intentions and creating this here, you know, on video with you guys, but for real intentions that I'm trying to co-create. And as I'm doing this, I was freaking out because my husband walked in and he was supposed to be at the supermarket, and my mother-in-law's out there and she has Alzheimer's and dementia and schizophrenia. So it's not always going to be tranquil and peaceful. You're going to have your daily life, but try to be as tranquil and peaceful. And you know, I'm going to sit here and harmonize with this divine energy. So I hope it was able to share with you the magic of using the Solomon seals. You may see that you don't need a lot of mumbo jumbo, you know, just use the seals, use what you have at home. You know, like I said, if you don't have my oils or even oils that you want for manifesting, use your favorite perfumes. And you know, you could even use olive oil or even vegetable oil if you don't have like absolutely nothing. Just know that it's all earthly magic and that you are co-creating with the divine. Archangel Michael, we thank you for this beautiful connection. We are grateful for this moment of co-creation as we set our intentions in a loving light and energy. So thank you all for watching. I send you love and blessings. Namaste.